with coverage you can count on. This is Pro 8 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Pro 8 News at 6. I'm Tim Gutierrez.
And I'm Ann Hutira. There is a surge of business in the nearby small towns of Carrizo Springs, Asherton, and Catarina that continues taking people there by surprise.
Well, it's been about 2 years since oil and natural gas drilling began in that South Texas area, but in the recent months, the opportunity for drilling has exploded, paying off big time for communities surrounding Laredo.
Arnett Garcia was in Carrizo Springs and has our top story at 6.
The once quiet town of Carrizo Springs, just northwest of Laredo, hasn't been the same in the last few months. Exploration of the Eagle Ford Shale has created an economic boom no one saw coming.
All the restaurants are filled up by 5 o'clock in the morning, at noon, and even at night at 10 o'clock the restaurants are all filled up.
In 2008, PetroHawk Energy drilled the first well, at the time obtaining about 30 permits. By the end of last year, more than 1,000 drilling permits had been issued, leaving small town South Texas areas like Carrizo Springs, Asherton, and Catarina full of tractor trailers and large work trucks. But no one's complaining.
Well, it feels pretty good to be in a very active community, you know, and it's improving our sales tax, and hopefully we can make more improvements in our little town.
It's been fantastic.
Mark Ward, owner of the BBQ Shack, opened his doors 6 months ago, hoping to cash in on the opportunity. He's been successful and is even adding more items to his menu.
Everything but ribs. I haven't learned how to make those yet, but I've got a guy coming from up north who's going to show me.
For the estimated 2,000 people moving into the area, many from out of state, finding a place to live has been difficult. Every room is rented out. Not knowing just how long the boom will last, builders have been reluctant to create more housing, so many are turning to the alternative. Just over 2 years ago, you could find very few RV parks like this one, but now
it seems like you can't throw a rock without hitting another RV park.
Bill Waller's oil service company is also building RV parks.
Well, it's been phenomenal. We built this park and opened in January. It has 65 spots and we're 100% full. We filled the park within probably 2 weeks.
And says he's estimating to be here for 8 to 10 years. Waller says business in other parts of the state has been slow, so for now,
this is home.
Annette Garcia, Pro 8 News.
Over 24 counties are expected to profit from the drilling. A study done about the economic impact of the Eagle Ford Shale concluded that close to $2.9 billion in total economic output was generated last year. Over 12,000 jobs were estimated to have been created in the counties, and over $500 million in salaries and benefits had been paid to workers.